I also said that you're going to be not only planning, but you're going to be tracking your meals. So if you're going to track, for instance, on Tuesday, you need to track what you did for that day. You just click on the day from your home page on your calendar. And since you've planned out your breakfast, all you have to do is press the button, and it will automatically give you credit. This is going to take you about 5 minutes a day. In fact, you could do it every other day if you wanted to. It's very quick, very efficient, and it gets you thinking about what you're eating and making good choices around your meals. Same with your snack. If you've planned it out, you just click on there, and it automatically is going to give you credit for a healthy choice. And notice, right here, by your apple, you're getting credit as you start tracking those components of your meal. For lunch, like I said, all you're going to do is make a healthy choice. And then you're going to come back and write in what you've eaten. And after you've identified what you've had, we're going to ask you to actually rate it. How healthy do you think that meal was? And you'll use this button to go all the way from very unhealthy to very healthy. So, expect to get a call from your coach or an email if you put down Sadie's lunch breakfast burrito as a healthy meal. And you just keep going through, ticking off the things that you've planned. We also told you were going to be tracking some water. So if you've consumed your 8 glasses of water, which is what we ask you to have, of 8 ounces, all you have to do is press the button or log in how many glasses you've had for that day. Same with your vitamin, very simple. Just click the button, you get credit, and then mobility, once you finish your exercise, you're just going to click on the button and it's going to give you credit. And you'll notice that your little active person will show up there. Doesn't this seem pretty easy? Yeah. And like I said, your website, your personal website, is going to be your portal for information. So this is the place that you're actually going to be able to see your coach. You're going to have a picture of Fran right here, and you'll be able to ask Fran questions. So all you have to do is click on her, ask me a question. You'll be able to write her a quick email. She'll get right back to you. And you can ask her, hey, was it okay that I had Sadie's for lunch? And Fran might say, you know, if maybe you want to go eat Sadie's for lunch, you should think about having half of your meal, taking the other half home with you, and that's the kind of good behavior that she's looking for, making real good choices around real life behavior. Likewise, you're going to be able to see your team. Now remember this, you guys are going to be able to see each other's progress. And these little bars right here, you thought you were getting out of that, right? These little bars right here are going to start changing colors. Once you're over 70% of your goal from the program that's been designed, this is going to start turning orange. And then once you're over 90%, it's going to start turning green. And not only are you going to see your teammates, you're going to be able to see everybody else participating in the program. And even once a week, you're going to get a report that's going to show that, where everyone's participating. But let's say Michelle on your team isn't doing too well. You can click right on Michelle's name, and you can write Michelle a quick email and say, come on, Michelle, we need to kick it up. Or, hey, Michelle, I'm going for a walk at lunch. Why don't you join me? All right. That's kind of fun, right? Now, since a big part of our program is education and understanding, you will be asked to do some small lessons on a weekly basis. So 2 to 3 lessons will be on your home page every week that will just give you some quality information on a particular subject on health and wellness. In this case, let's take a quick look at carbs. That's a big mystery for a lot of people. And no, carbs are not all bad. There are good carbs, there are bad carbs, and they're an important part of your diet. It's important to have them every day. And what we have you do is read some very simple information, some great effective stuff that you can apply in your daily life and use. And then we have you take a quick quiz. And it's only going to take about maybe 10, 15 minutes max to do this. And then you'll click on Take a Quiz, and the quiz isn't meant to stump you. It's just there to help you understand the 5 or 6 little things that we want you to take from the lesson. Another good component is you can actually do a lot of the tracking right from your smartphone. So if you can get on the web through your telephone, you'll be able to look at your workouts. You'll actually be able to track You'll actually be able to pull up a menu. Let's say you're at Chili's, for example, and you don't know what to eat. We have a menu right on there that you can pull up, and it'll tell you the 2 best things to eat at Chili's. So it's a great resource for you, and it actually makes it very convenient. Family and friends. We talked about motivation and support through your team. But where do we spend most of our time? At home, right? And our family often can be our biggest ally or our biggest obstacle. If you're trying to have a nice chopped salad for dinner, but they show up with a big Nunzio's pizza, what are you going to do, right? That's a tough one. So we have a program called Friends and Family. And this is an opportunity for you to invite someone you care about. Could be a spouse, could be a sibling, could be a good friend that may want to participate in the program. And for $190, that person can participate and be on your team. They won't have the coaching in person that you're going to get from your coach, or they won't do the comprehensive assessment, but they will get an assessment, they'll get a heart rate monitor, and they'll be able to participate in all the components of the program, including asking the coach virtual questions. So it's a great opportunity to share what you're doing and bring that gift of health to your family and to your friends. So if you're interested in that, ask JD, and we'll be able to tell you how that works. Okay, I hope I've shown you, and I know it's a lot of information that's coming at you. Don't worry. It's easy, it's fun, it's exciting, and I hope I've shown you that the program is convenient. You can actually participate in this and fit it into your day. It is going to keep you motivated. It is going to keep you accountable. It's exciting, and you're going to get great information and have a blast in this program. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Yes. All right. So let me go over how the program's going to work one more time just to get you oriented. It's going to be a 12-week program. Whoops, sorry. We're going to begin by having, and I believe next week we start, right, February, the first week in February, we'll do a health profile assessment, that assessment that we talked about, and you're going to have the opportunity to sign up after here, and JD will talk a little bit more about that. But you'll have your assessment, and then you're going to have your weekly coaching sessions. All right, you'll interact with your coach virtually, and at your coaching sessions, you're going to review how your program is going, what you're doing. You're also going to get a little bit of education. That's only going to take about 30 minutes, and that's going to happen one time a week. You're going to decide on a day that you're going to do that. Twice throughout the first 10 weeks, we're going to have what we call a lunch and learn, and that's where everybody's going to have the opportunity to get together, not as just teams, but as a group, and you're going to spend a little more time, about an hour. You'll bring your lunch, and you're going to have a more comprehensive piece on education. And then in week 10, we're going to retest you. So you're going to have the opportunity to see how well you've done in the program by participating, and you're going to see that body age change. And we're going to see a lot of great improvements, aren't we, City of Albuquerque? Yes. And then we'll follow up with 2 additional coaching sessions, and where we're going to review the data, and you're going to get to see all the great changes that have happened for all of you, and we're going to prepare you to continue on your own and continue with your healthy behaviors and the big changes that you've made in your lives. Yeah. And the program works, guys. All you have to do is show up, be present, pay a little attention, and give a little effort, and you're going to be amazed at the results you're going to get. This is unlike any other program that you've ever participated in, I promise you. I've been in this industry over 22 years, and it's an exciting thing to see people make real changes for a lifetime. And that's what we do here at Nuvita and with the Live Younger Challenge. So, I'm going to leave you with one last thought. The great writer Norman Mailer once wrote, "The tragedy in life is not the inevitability of death. It's what dies inside us while we're living." And what I take from that is that we often let things go that are important to us throughout our lives, wishing that we would have done this or that. And one of the biggest things that we often let go of is caring for ourselves. So I invite you to participate in this program because it's a wonderful, wonderful gift that the city is giving you. The access to us as experts and to this incredible program, allowing you to participate in making a real change in your life that will impact you for a lifetime. So I hope to see all of you participating, and we can't wait to get started next week. Thank you.